Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Achuk. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Get it out on the screen. On the move at the 30. Ball's out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. He'll come out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you've got to put in context a lot.
Open runway ahead. Inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it first and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. He wants to throw. The short hands, it's Anthony. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Sooners are in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. He makes the connection. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick touch pass to the receiver. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about?
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, Phyllis, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. USC went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Trojans in a statement win if there ever was one. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Here comes that Alabama offense. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. After the misfire now on second down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Blasted as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going for it all. Oh, he's playing with fire, and he's picked off. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Anthony. And that will go backwards, a negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Fires the pass, intercepted. It's a fumble. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, moving behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. The screen, by definition, is slow developing. That was just a little too slow.
Yeah, quarterback just held on to it a split second too long. You want to invite the rush to you as a quarterback when you're executing that play, but you've got to be able to get rid of it, and you've got to be able to negotiate.
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Leaves it with the back. Still running at the 40. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter.
On the play. That's the end of the first one. With the score, Oklahoma 7, Alabama 0.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just cut the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
To the air, it's Hawkins. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Ocha. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And here comes the field goal unit. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On first down, here comes this offense. Going with the ground game left. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Keeps the play going. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you moved it.
And the quarterback is snowed under. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too.
Setting up the screen. Oh, it's picked. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Milrow. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. A shot toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. He got it. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Sooner offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
The Sooners want to crank the tempo. Trying to find his man on first down. He's looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
This time it's complete. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Lets it fly. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Taking it the other way. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes that Alabama offense. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that.
Time to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
That's a great job by the DB playing the ball in the air. You see it all the time. DBs kind of get turned around. The wide receiver goes up and makes a catch. No, sir. DB, great position, knocks the ball down for an incompletion.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback will audible. Trying play action. Dances away. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Fourth down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on fourth down. They'll immediately call timeout. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. First down here for the offense. The give out of the gun. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Lofts one high and deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He fires a bullet to the right. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Coming after him. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here at the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half. You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half.
Just keeps moving. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Milroe. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd and goal from way back there. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Buying some time. And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun. Unleashes one deep. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
So many factors go into making the big play in the big moment. Calling the right play, getting protection. You got it all dialed up. It's perfect. And then he does that. Drops the ball right in his hands.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Knocked down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
On the run, it's Acha.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Steps away to find some room. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. And that's the 2nd time he's gotten to the quarterback, following the legacy of those great Crimson Tide pass rushers like Will Anderson, like Ryan Anderson or Tim Williams or the great Derek. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Got some room to run. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. 2nd down now after the sack. From the gun, running back on the move. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's looking on the right side. And he makes the grab at the 20. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Sooners with the 1st and 10. On the run, it's Ocha. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Oklahoma.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Give to the running back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. He's got it and still on his feet. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And offenses practice the situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that. They stay in bounds.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Sooner. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Ole Miss came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won, and the fact this wasn't ever really in question. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? 3 yards? 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Running back searching for a hole. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Going for it all. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to get to it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. To the air, it's Hawkins. Got his man down the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. The give and tick, 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 tick. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Fires on the run. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Chuck. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The Sooners line it up with a 1st and goal. Wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back.
Touchdown! Kangaroos his way. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
And I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes that Alabama offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe it's something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
At the 40, there he goes. They finally make the stop at the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Give to the back. And a short run there, and that'll end it. Well, this one had